Hello. Vanessa Shaw is out in the world and it feels oh so good. It feels oh so good. And yes, this is like my greatest fear. No spoilers, please. No spoilers, but I'm so happy you guys are loving the book. Last night, so yesterday after coffee chat, why is my hair looking crazy? Yesterday after coffee chat, I had just literally said at coffee chat, all I want is to see my book right next to The Cruel Prince. I was like, let's do it. And then literally an hour after coffee chat, I refreshed because I was in like 1100 ranking in the Kindle store, which I was very happy with. I was like, it would be great to pop into the top 1000 for a minute, which is what Vengeful Darkness did. And I was like, that'll be awesome. I'm happy. We're good. And then I refreshed, and all of a sudden the ranking was like 685. And I literally screamed. George came running down. He was like, what is happening? I'm like in the top 1000, like in the top 700 of the Kindle store, which again is so hard to do. Every single book near me is all trad pub books that had 50,000 reviews, 20,000 reviews, traditionally published books with big teams behind them. And it just felt really, really good. And that is not me, that's y'all. Like, I can write the book, but I can't control the sales. So it was amazing. And I got a screenshot of me right next to The Cruel Prince, which was awesome. Yeah. And then it updated again to like 585, and then it updated to 515. And I was like, that's got to be the peak, right? Like, that's probably it. I'm so happy. I'm going to go to bed. And then I refreshed one more time before bed, and I woke George up again because it was at 485. And I was just like, I cannot believe I got into the top 500. It was crazy. Thank you all so much. Like, I cannot even express to you what yesterday felt like to me, yesterday and the day before. Just pure relief, excitement, seeing the reviews starting to pour in. I know poor George, he really needs his book. So 475. Oh my gosh, that might be the lowest. I can check in Author Central to see, but yeah, that might have been the lowest, Michelle. 475. Oh my gosh, unreal. Y'all, I was not expecting that at all. And it was #1 in all of YA books at Kobo. It was #1 in all YA at Apple. I don't think it is anymore, but it was for almost all of yesterday. It was #1 in YA books at Barnes & Noble. It felt so good. Google Play never updates their rankings that fast. It always takes a few days. So we'll see if I end up on any list there. But even if it tanks tomorrow, I really don't even care. Like, I went to a manifesting session from Renee Rose. Does anybody here know Renee Rose? She runs a group with my friend Lisa Vino that's all about like abundance mindset for authors. And she's a dear friend of mine. And she spoke at Romance Author Mastermind. And she was one of the very last speeches. And she was saying that one of the most powerful things that you can do for your manifesting, and even for your anxiety and any of it, is to have total radical acceptance for whatever may come. So I've been practicing that, and it has felt so good because honestly, after 3 years of no book release, it was scary. It was really scary. Scary to finish the book, scary to feel like whether it was going to be good enough, scary to know if anybody was going to buy it, and then scary to know, did I actually pull it off the way I think I did, that this is going to be a surprise and it's going to be a fun, fast-paced ride. Like that, the #1 thing I always want is for people to want to live in that world a little bit longer, and for people to not be able to put it down once they start reading. Those are like some of my biggest goals. And I've gotten so many comments from people saying, I was supposed to read a couple of chapters and I stayed up till 4 in the morning and stuff like that. So this has been the most like encouraging and life affirming like thing that I've experienced. And it just means so much that you guys have been a part of it. Like the number of messages, all of the coffee chat, everybody showing up. Like we had 400 people on coffee chat yesterday. Like, it was just really, really fun. And I feel motivated to keep going. Today, we were going to do a vlog, but I just didn't have time to like get it edited and all the footage done. So we're going to do reading sprints instead, which is actually really fun because I should have planned that all along. Everything works out as it's meant to be. But what I was going to say about the total radical acceptance is just that idea of like, okay, I put out the best book I could. That's the part I could control. And now I'm putting it out in the world. And instead of being nervous about the reaction, I mean, it's natural to be nervous, but instead of feeling like whatever that number is, being disappointed, because there was a part of me that was like, I might not even get into the top 5,000 on Amazon, and I'm going to be okay with that because this is kind of like starting my career over. Not exactly, but like in a way, it felt like it. And I was like, I'm just going to practice total radical acceptance. Whatever comes my way, I accept it as the way it's meant to be. And it's the best thing that could happen for me. Things are always working out in my favor, like total radical acceptance. If it's the first review is a 1-star, total radical acceptance. Like it just really meant a lot when she said that. I highly recommend you follow Renee Rose if you're an author. And anyway, as those numbers came in, I was like, okay, total radical acceptance. And oh, Candace, I love this. I couldn't put it down and it was a super shock. Didn't put it together till you spelled it out. I love that. My goal with a mystery is always, and this is there will be no spoilers, so don't get nervous. But my goal with a mystery is always what Agatha Christie always used to say, which is that you don't want the reader to figure it out until you show it to them, but you want them to feel like they could have figured it out. You want it to be figure outable. Where I've read mysteries in the past where I'm like, that came out of nowhere. Nobody could have seen that coming. They didn't give us any clues of that. But my goal with a mystery is always to give clues, but just to hide them in such a way that you don't see them until hindsight. And so, yeah, I love that too, Michelle. Just total radical acceptance. Hi, Phoebe. Just this feeling of like, no matter what comes, it's for my best good. And if it's not a great release, then I can still feel proud of what I did. But instead, what happened was massive success with the book, like already over 1,000 copies sold on the first 24 hours. And I just was not expecting that. And I just love you guys. And for everybody who's waiting for your paperbacks, the paperback did go live on Amazon. So that will be Rose, Rose. Rebecca. Hello, my friend. So I Renee, okay, let me say this first. Renee Rose has a book called Right to Riches, like writing, WRITE, Right to Riches is very good. And then she and Lisa Bino have a Facebook group that's called like Author Abundance Mindset or something like that. It's very good. If anybody wants a link, I can send it to you in Discord. Yeah, over 1,000 copies in the first day. And I don't even have sales numbers yet for Apple and Google. So, I mean, to say that has blown me away would be an understatement. I just cannot believe it. And I'm so happy. And so far, I shouldn't put this out in the world. So far, every review is a 5-star review. And I just feel like I'm super grateful for everybody, even if all you're able to do right now is just be in the vibe. But I am excited for writing the next book, for hanging out, for just, being around you guys as much as possible. I think having this book released during the middle of Spooktacular when we've been hanging out so much has been really good for my soul and really healing for my soul. And it has just completely reignited my desire to just keep writing. And I had such vivid dreams last night about writing my next stories. So here we go. And I'm so tempted. I actually sat down this morning and made a gist list of like all the stuff I have to get done because you would not believe just how messy my house is right now. It's like a bomb went off in my bedroom. It's just ridiculous. Oh, thank you, Jenna. That's so sweet. Congrats, whoever wins the membership. But I started making a gist list and George took my hand and he's like, sweetie, let's have one day of you just being excited and not feeling like you have to work hard. Like, let's just enjoy this. So I've been tempted to sit down and start working on my next story today during these sprints. But it's 11:11. Make a wish. But I'm gonna read. Because that's what I want to do. I secretly itchily want to work, but I'm going to sit down George the goat. I know, he's the best. Oh, also, is Inca here? Inca yesterday. Okay, so there is some discrepancy. Renee, she was like, Renee's gonna kill me. Inca York created a t-shirt design for Fourth Wall for our merch shop for Vanessa Paws. And Renee was like, no, it's Vanessa Paw, right? Because it's Vanessa Shaw. So Vanessa Paw, which is what, yay, Inca's here, which is what George says too. He's like, no, it's Vanessa Paw. And I'm like, but I like Vanessa Paws. And so we're gonna do Vanessa Paws because that's what I like. Um, so she made a t-shirt design. I will share it with you guys. And she's gifting it to us. Like, how cool. Thank you, Inca. You're literally the goat. Like, speaking of goats, that was so fun. And yeah, just amazing. I love it. Oh, okay. It says my internet is not great. And you know what? George just came in the door. And I think that what's happening is when he drives up, the Tesla connects to our internet and updates. And I'm gonna start getting upset about it. If my internet does not look good, let me know. The shirt is super cute. I will share it with you. I know. Renee says I told her it was whatever you wanted. Oh no, is my internet not good, y'all? I'm gonna be sad. There it goes. Um, I get to be the boss. Paw, I think like I like Vanessa Paw makes more sense for the book, but I like Vanessa Paws because it just sounds cute. Okay, a little pixelated. So blurry. All right, let me message George and be like, can you figure out what's going on with the Tesla and our internet? We used to be able to just turn it off. Tell him to park down the road. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. That is so funny because that I think is part of what happened with the Twitch stream the other night. I'm just gonna voice to text. Can you check and see what's going on with the Tesla? Because the internet just pooped out. Sorry, sorry, you guys get to hear my crazy messages. Yay, Rosin, good. Welcome, welcome, Rosin, good fellow. Okay. He can't drive well. He needs to drive away. He needs to drive away. Oh, my first kitty cat was named Paws, partial to Vanessa Paws. Yeah, we're gonna do Paws. We're gonna do Paws. Um, okay, we're gonna try to fix this internet. Yeah, he should be able to pause it. That's what he was saying, but he couldn't find the location for that. I'm gonna see if I can do it once we start the first sprint, if he's not able to do it, because they just literally walked in the door. But I think it's like some kind of update that the Tesla's doing. I'm like, the Tesla is stealing my internet. He's going in and out of the house. Where do I find that, my Tesla friend, Casey? Oh, I don't know where to find it. I'll look at it in a minute. I have no idea. We'll see if we can figure that out. We're a little bit internety. Um, you shouldn't lose your internet. Well, this is what happens when you live in what we call the boonies because we just don't have fast, high-speed internet. We have satellite pinging off of 12 other things internet. Oh, I think it got better. It's clearing up a little bit. It only happens when the Tesla is updating, and right now they've been doing like free self-driving stuff. I don't know. Anyway, no more Tesla talk. Some people here like ravenously hate Tesla. But anyway, should I read The Red Queen or the Inheritance Games? Anybody have a choice or a idea? Which one have you read? Which one do you love? Or should I read them both? So what are you reading? Somebody asked, what are Red Queen? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm leaning toward. If you're joining us and you do not know what reading sprints are, let me explain that real quick and then we will get started. I know. Red Queen, so we can talk about it. What are the plots? I think they're both amazing. I know the Inheritance Games is about somebody who leaves a bunch of money and then they have to like play a bunch of riddles and games and stuff. And then the Red Queen is just a fantasy book that supposedly has like ridiculous amounts of twists. Red Queen, Red Queen. This stream is not sponsored by Tesla. It definitely is not. Hub's making cheese omelets. That sounds good, Rita. Okay. I think I'm not read either one. Yeah. Currently reading The Silent Patient. I've heard that's very good. Couldn't get into Inheritance Games. I'm gonna give it a try. Yeah, riddles and games. Blue Moon, welcome, welcome. I'm also going to take a few minutes to go through all the curator secrets and send out your ebooks. That might happen during the spring stream or right after. But anyway, I know I'm just chatting. We're just chatting away. Um, reading sprints. Reading sprints are basically where we are going to set a timer for 25 minutes as a group, and the timer will be on, and there will also be a little bit of lo-fi music playing, but you can turn that off if you would like to. And we're going to read for 25 minutes, just each in our own house and hanging out. Is that considered work? Each in our own houses, enjoying our coffees, which by the way, I do have my my witch's brew mug. This mug is so huge. I feel like the design needs to be a little bigger, but it is full of coffee and I'm very happy about that. So we are going to yeah, absolutely, Janine. So that's the other thing. We're going to do 25 minutes. Some of us will be reading. Some people will probably be writing. Smut is always good. Some of us will be doing chores. Some people will be cleaning. Some people will be planning. Some people will be knitting, crochet, cross stitch, whatever it is you would like to do. Feel free to get it done and just enjoy your time with us and come back in 25 minutes, listen to the music, and it'll be great. So, more people crocheting and doing some other stuff. So, yeah, reading The Threshing Floor. Oh, I haven't heard of that. So good. Um, yeah, we're going to just hang out. Also, just to let you know, so you don't miss it, today is one of the other big giveaways over on the blog. So, sarracannon.com. I'm giving away a full 11 paperback set of Shadow Demon Saga. And when I say set, I don't mean it's going to have like a box set or anything. It just means all 11 paperbacks signed. So that is the giveaway for today. And my friend Brandy made us some cute little coloring pages. So the second coloring pages of hers is free on the blog today as well, if you want to check that out. And yeah, some of you are reading Disappearance of Vanessa Shaw. That's so fun. I love it. Watching some football. I'm reading Christopher Pike. Oh my gosh, which book? My favorite. Okay. I'm going to resist the desire to work for a little bit, and I'm just going to read, and I'm going to read the Red Queen. It says, in school, we learned about the world before ours, about the angels and gods that lived in the sky, ruling the earth with kind and loving hands. Some say those are just stories, but I don't believe that. The gods rule us still. They have come down from the stars, and they are no longer kind. I'm excited. I'm going to read it. All right, let's do it. Okay. Let's find my lo-fi music. That's where we're going to start. Reading list, lo-fi. There we go. All right. Now what I need to find is, I don't think I want to use Wonderspace. I think I'm going to use Anime Doro because Wonderspace has those coins, which is fine, but it also scares people. There we go. Let me share my screen. Oh, I'm just so happy. I just feel so much like joy and relief. And so fun. All right, so we have 25 minutes on the clock, and I am just going to let the music play. If you don't like music, just turn it down, and then when the timer goes off, you can turn it back on. All right, guys, let's do some reading. All right, see you in 25 minutes. Okay, everybody, that is our first sprint. And I think that if I go to break, we can start a 5-minute break. Yes, such a more gentle, like little lull. Oh, you just read the words total acceptance and Disappearance of Vanessa Shaw. Okay, so if you are in Curator of Secrets, I just had a epiphany moment because what I was planning to do is take everybody that has signed up for the forum and then go through, compare it to my YouTube list of subscribers, and then find everybody at the right tier and send you the ebook. It's going to be over an hour and a half of work just to get everybody sorted because it's the first time I'm going through the form. And I'm like, okay, instead, what we're going to do is a landing page. So that's going to go up in literally just a minute. I accidentally put it up on my community tab and then realized I didn't put it to only curators. So if you happen to see the that go up with a free download, please don't use it. That was my mistake. Just crazy. My brain is not firing on all cylinders at the moment. We'll just put it that way. Okay, so that will be, if you are in the curators, woo woo, then that link will go up in the community tab. as soon as the 3-minute break, 4-minute break is over, and you can download it if you're planning to read it today. Just make sure you only download one copy, and that'll make things so much easier for me. So I think Janine had asked, was what I read off the Red Queen the first page, or was it the blurb? And it's actually neither. It's just what's on the back of the hardcover, but there is something different as a blurb, and it starts off differently. It kind of from the very beginning has sort of like fantasy Hunger Games vibes to it, so I'm definitely digging it. Also, Evie walked in without a shirt on. She's like, "Can you help me put a shirt?" I'm like, "Oh my gosh." So I'm like, this child is determined that she is going to be a stripper on my YouTube channel. So let's try to keep her safe. This baby. Oh my gosh. Curators, there is a very exciting gift coming your way also, potentially next week or the week after. So I'm gonna shower you guys with love. Every single oh yay, Lori, welcome, welcome. Or Larry. Oh gosh, Larry Meadows, welcome, welcome. I'm so excited. We've got over 400 members, you guys. This is so amazing. Um, I yeah, this child, she is still kind of a little baby girl. So I think she was I was tiny on the screen, so I think it's fine. But um, I keep losing my train of thought, you guys. I'm just so like discombobulated. So what was I gonna say? Totally lost it. I'm dead. I have no idea. Hello, everybody. Let's drink some more coffee. My parents, like, it was always a running joke in my family because, uh, who knows where this came from? Like, did I accidentally watch a TV show where someone was, like, stripping or doing strip tease? I have no idea. But apparently when I was Evie's age, like 4 or 5 years old, when people would ask me what I wanted to be, I would say that I wanted to be a stripper, and everybody would just laugh, but I think I didn't fully understand what that was, but, like, where did I get that? Who knows? But yeah, some crazy stuff. Oh, sending things out to the curators, to everybody. So if you have not yet filled out your Broken Chapter Society form, for everybody who's joined and everybody who is joining today or anything, there is a form in the description of yesterday's Coffee Chat YouTube. So go ahead and fill that out, because we're preparing the mailers that are going to go out to all the founding members. So you're going to get stuff physically in the mail, no matter where you are in the world, no matter which tier you signed up for, you're going to get some stuff in the mail. So it's going to be just a small envelope, but it will be packed with goodies, and I think you're going to love it. So oh my gosh, Kim, which one are you reading? Getting to the climax of a Stephen King book is no joke. It's so true. My favorite musical when I was my age, oh, Gypsy. So it could be something like that, a musical. I don't know what I did. Who knows? Who knows? Uh, that's why you don't go on Zoom or video chat. Yeah, she should know better. If George was watching her, she would not have come in here, but she sneaks away from him. Ooh, Salem's Lot. That is a book that when I was a kid, I literally had to put it under my bed. Like, I wrapped it in a sweater, I think, or something, and I put it under my bed. It went into timeout. I was reading it way too young. I was probably like 12, and it scared me so bad. That is such a good book, but it's very scary for a kid anyway. Maybe for an adult too. Yay, welcome, Erin. Welcome, welcome. One of my favorites is Doomadgee. I love that book, and it's not one that anybody really talks about, but The Stand is probably my number 1 favorite, and then Under the Dome, and then Doomadgee. But I have not read Fairy Tale, or what's the new one, the other new one from the year before. I can't remember. Child is your father's home. I know, I keep telling her that. She should know that, but she's not always paying attention. She also has gotten into a rhythm of she wakes me up literally every single night. She woke me up every single night. And I think it's because I've just been traveling a lot this year, but she doesn't if Holly, that's the one. Thank you. That's it, Renee. I I've been gone a lot, so I think this is why, but George tells her, "You wake me up," because, he doesn't have a job, so, like, it's easier to get up and whatever, so well, he has the most important job, but he doesn't have to, like, necessarily, like, work all day. He can take a nap if he wants to. Of course, right now his job is getting the website up for the Rough Draft Challenge, but that's beside the point. But she just wants mommy though. So she crawls into our bedroom to come around to my side of the bed and wakes me up. And then she gets on the floor and crawls out so that he doesn't see her. She's a little sneaky girl. All right. Yeah, there's a lot of people who have filled it out twice, and it's fine. If you want to uh, send me an email, sarah@sarracannon.com, or just fill it out again. It'll be super easy for me to see that there's a duplicate entry and I can just delete the second one. Or you can send me an email and I'll just look and see. But anyway, all right, let's do some more reading. I hope your reading went well. This is really relaxing and fun. So yeah, I'm just gonna smile for days. Smiling for days. That's me. All right, let's do some more sprints. I'm gonna turn on the music again. I think it'll just pick up where I left off. All right, see you in 25 minutes, you guys. It's so peaceful. Ah, it feels good to just spend some time reading, but man, that first chapter of The Red Queen is intense. I can see why you can't stop reading. It's, like, very visceral and, like, it definitely gives Hunger Games vibes. It's kind of like as if the Hunger Games arena stuff is coming right in to the beginning. And there this is kind of interesting because I didn't know there were arena battles in this book, but there are planned arena battles in A Mirror of Shadows. So, and of course there are some in Shadow Demons if you've read that far. Um I almost got distracted by a Disney Plus notification. I used to joke about my phone calling to me. No, not it's real. Need to stop the notifications. Yeah, exactly. I turned off all my notifications and oh, you're on chapter 27. You're getting to some good stuff. George was like, we should set a dare for people and be like, I dare you to make it to chapter 41 and not just read the rest of it. And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like starting I don't know. It's hard to say. If the whole thing is fast-paced, I feel like, hopefully. It's intended to be fast-paced. Welcome, Christy. And Cassie Ray gave 5 memberships, which was very, very sweet. So welcome to everybody who was able to join from the gifts. You are all now founding members. So what I will do is I will download our members on the 31st at midnight, and everybody who has joined by the October 31st at midnight will forever be a founding member. Welcome, Stephanie. Even if you have to cancel your membership because of financial stuff and then you come back, anytime you are an active member, you will get bonus swag anytime I send stuff out, and just a few extras. So that's going to be super fun. I really wish that we had a way here on YouTube. Oh, I forgot to turn on the break timer. I wish we had a way here on YouTube to send out, like, create our own groups to say these are my founding members, or to give you guys special badges, but I can't do that. But what we will do is I'm building with my web designer Carrie a back end website as well, where you'll get a login and you'll get to come in. What is the total? I don't know. It was just at 400 before, so maybe we're at 415 or something. Let's see. Refresh. See your members. 454. We are growing. This is very cool. But yeah, there will be things on the back end as well. So right now we're ramping up. We've got YouTube, there's some posts, there's some shorts, there's a few, like, we're going to do live streams at least once a month for curators. But yeah, anyone who joined today might not show up yet. That's true. I think it takes a little bit of time to come through. The arena battles are fantastic. So there's lots of them. That's exciting to hear. I'm already intrigued and definitely hooked already. So I've been wanting to read a Victoria Aveyard book forever. And I know it's my friend Rebecca's one of her favorite series of all time. So when I found the hardcover box set, it's like, it has the wraparound box. You guys saw it probably in my walkthrough at Half Price Books for a really good price, and it's used, but I don't think anyone ever read this because it's in perfect condition. So that is exciting. I'll tell you what else is really exciting is I picked up the Inheritance Games to potentially read today, because that was my other potential read. And I was like, let me just refresh on Amazon. And I am still at the in the top like 600, and my book is sitting right next to the Inheritance Games, like, at number 1. I don't know if I can show you guys. Oh, no, if I share my screen, it'll show you my, well, maybe not. Hold on. I don't want you to see my zip code. I mean, you've probably seen it. I know I'm just being silly, but, like, I'm gonna celebrate as much as I can because it's super fun. So look, it's like my book next to this book that has literally, like, 30,000 reviews, and my book is ahead of it. Now, granted, that book, Inheritance Game, stays there for years, but it's just a moment, it's just I feel like so often it's hard because we downplay what we accomplish, and I keep feeling the need to say stuff like, "Oh, but it's not as big as what some people do on release day," or, whatever, and I'm, like, holding myself back from that because I'm like, "You know what? Regardless, like, there's always gonna be someone doing better, and there's always gonna be someone doing worse, but really what matters is whether you can celebrate what you've accomplished," and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna let me I'm gonna change to this real quick because I wanted to show you this other page. It's just so fun. It's just like, what? Um, but so that is the romantic mysteries, but if we go, I think it's almost the same list. If we go to this page, this is all of teen and young adult mysteries and thrillers. So you've got me and the inherit. I keep saying Hunger Games, Inheritance Games, but you also have like Six of Crows, and then Harry Potter is also down that list, and Lightlark, and all these amazing books. Like these are all trad pubbed books. I don't know about this one though, the Altruistic Crime Lord. That might be a self published book. But then if we go over to I don't know if I change it, it's gonna show my address. So I just we're just we're just zipping around. And if you go into all of the teen books, like this is all the bestsellers in teen and YA. This was higher yesterday. This is where I was here with Holly Black. I was more up here on the like number 3. But it's like, I'm like right next to all of these S.J. Moss and Harry Potter books and stuff, like Shatter Me, Divine Rivals. I'm like right there with all these people. So with my little 13 reviews that I'm so proud of and happy for. So thank you all so much for everybody just supporting this book. Like it just Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for the reviews too. It was definitely 2 years in the making, and I am gonna celebrate for as long as I can. Oh, hard-won multi-year battle. Oh, when I bring up comments, it's hiding my face. That's okay. Welcome. So glad you're here. Okay, let me pull back my screen share. Um, it just feels good. I'm gonna try to enjoy it as much as possible, and I've been thinking a lot about A Mirror of Shadows and what I'm working on next, moving back into the shadow world. I did think about I have this shirt that I had bought from Piper and Ivy that says "In My Fantasy Era," and, oh, I did get the purse. I need to go he gave it to me this morning, but then we were off to Evie's game, and then I came straight back in. I'll go grab it, and then we can sort of unbox it together because I haven't even taken it out of the dust jacket. That's a good question. But I bought that In My Fantasy Era shirt, and I think I'm going to put it on tomorrow because I'm going to start plotting A Mirror of Shadows, and I think it's going to be really fun. I have a lot of decisions to make because I don't know if I want this to be single POV or if I want it to be multiple POV. Like Sacrifice Me, for example, which is my other serial, is all Frankie until we get to Rend. And then I'm like, I need Ren's point of view. And so I feel like maybe it would be smarter for me to go ahead and start with the dual POV with the romance going but then also I'm sort of like, maybe we need more mystery and we don't want to see his POV. I don't know, but I haven't named my characters yet. So I need to go into our giveaway stuff and choose all the winners because I haven't chosen the last few winners. So I'm going to choose winners, start reaching out to everybody who has won something, and somebody has won or will win a chance to name a Mirror of Shadows character. So you're going to be able to name somebody for sure because I haven't named anyone. Oh, Wolf and Boar, welcome. Can we have a brainstorming session? I know we did a brainstorming session over there. Did you come to that, Dania? Over on Heart Breathings, and I was thinking maybe we do another one before Friday next week. We need Vanessa Paws stickers. Okay, I'm gonna upload that to the stuff that Inca made for us, which is so cute. I'm gonna upload that to Fourth Wall, and we'll get stickers in there too. But maybe I'll order some stickers that we can put in your Broken Chapter Society stuff too. All right, I will share the new purse when we are done with our last sprint, but we're gonna do one more sprint and then we'll chat a little bit and be done for the day. So we need a mug. Yeah, we need Vanessa Paws mugs. And I'm also gonna be uploading some The Muse Always Wins stuff, and I'm gonna be uploading some Shadow Demon stuff. I'm slowly getting it one thing at a time, right? Trying to make things super sustainable instead of like overworking myself and doing the Spooktacular. I know I've mentioned it several times, but doing this throughout the month, I think was the very best way to do it. And thank you for everybody that shared the feedback that you really have enjoyed it. But I think doing it the whole month has been more sustainable for me, but also has been more fun because we just get more time to enjoy the weekend stuff. So I think it'll be really fun. Waiting for the Muse merch. Yes. Okay. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. Probably this week. All right. So many new projects. I know there's so many things going on. You have no idea. We're getting there. We're getting there. Also, it's so funny because in Renee and I have a private Discord, just the two of us, and she's been sending me her annotations of the book as she's reading it. It's really fun. I think part of what is so fun about it, hearing your reactions and stuff, is that this was a book that had to be crafted. Like there was no just sit down and start writing for me. This was very much every scene, every twist, every secret conversation, every order of stuff like was very delicately chosen for how I wanted you to feel as a reader in that moment. And it's the first book, like every book is crafted, obviously, but like this is the first book that I really feel like it just put so much time into every tiny little puzzle piece, like I was putting in puzzle pieces with tweezers or something. I don't know how else to describe it. And so to hear the reactions of like, "Oh my gosh, this is a twist. Oh my gosh, this is a twist," has been really fun. So, yeah, it's been fun to send them. They do give me validation. I appreciate it. Thank you for that. Renee has the Kobo Libra color, which, is a color screen, and you can write on it with a stylus. So it's even to me, it seems to be even better than the Kindle Scribe if you want to be able to write on your ebooks. And I hadn't mentioned to you guys that I had lunch with Tara Crimmon, who runs Kobo Writing Life, and I was telling her how much I wanted to grab one, and she was like, "Well, we'll just send you one for free. What's your address?" And so they're sending me a free Kobo Libra color, and I'm so excited. So I'll be sharing that with you guys on YouTube. So, um, Oh, trying to find the best-selling books on Amazon. So one of the things you can do, Juanita, to find it is just go into a book. So like search for The Disappearance of Vanessa Shaw and then click on like scroll down to where it says the ranking and where it says like top 100 books in the Kindle store. Click on any of those categories and it will bring up a menu that is a drop-down menu that you can scroll through different new releases versus paid books versus et cetera, et cetera. I don't know if I'm explaining that correctly, but you kind of just have to get into the Kindle store. No, don't let your Kindle die. You can do it. You can do it. I am living the life, y'all. I'm Broken Chapter Society. This YouTube community has just reignited everything for me. And I don't know. I'm just having so much fun. I don't have, do you say books, just like books note? Because it's so funny because George says books. And I'm like, I don't think it's books. I think it's books. But now it's a private joke between us. I don't know, but I have heard the books ones are really, really good, as well as the super note, I think. So, yay. I could see how hard this was to write. My hope is that it doesn't feel hard to read. It just was hard to write. Where is the new form/link we need to fill in with the BCS? So Anna, can you tell me if you can see, if you go to the community tab or your membership tab, can you see previous posts or only the new posts that are getting, as long as you can see the old stuff, then you should be able to just go to the community forum. But also I did post it in yesterday's coffee chat in the description just to make it easier. So if you go to yesterday's coffee chat video and click on the description, then you'll be able to see it. All right, yes, you can see old stuff. So you should be able to see it that I sent the form, but it's been a few days. I can post it again. So, all right, let's do one more writing sprint or reading sprint or whatever you're working on, crocheting sprint, cleaning sprint. Let's hang out. I could just talk forever because I'm just like giddy. I literally said yesterday I feel like I was levitating. So I was just so happy. Just like lifted up on the wings of joy, which sounds so cheesy, but it's just so accurate. So, all right. Thank you for being a part of that. Okay, let's do some final sprints. So we've got 25 minutes on the clock. I'm going to turn this music back up and on. And Happy reading. Oh my gosh, that flew by. I'm, like, on the last part of a page. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, what's gonna happen?" It's already so good. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna take this out. We're gonna go here. We did it. Thank you for staying flexible because, uh, I know that it's not this is not what we originally had planned for the day. However, I think it was very nice, and I really enjoyed it hanging out with you all. It's National Pumpkin Day. Oh, that's perfect because we have pumpkins in the garage that we bought at Shadow Creek Pumpkin Farm. Hi, Jen. Actually baking, but dreaming of reading in your heart. I love it. Yeah, so the BCS, we can't, I think Renee told you, we can't link it here, but if you need it, you can email me, Sarah at sarracannon.com if you can't find it. Um, this is kind of the biggest challenge of the BCS is because I can't when you join, I have no way to directly communicate with you other than through the community tab. So when you join the BCS, just get in the habit of checking the community tab there for any news because that's going to be the first place. But soon we'll have a better system of like once you join, you fill out this form, I'll have your email and there will be an automatic email sent, but it just takes me time to get everything going. 16% of the book. Melissa, I hope you enjoy it. So fun. Started doing some plotting for your next fantasy novel. Casey just finished a book recently. Welcome, Stacy, to the BCS. So fun. Middle of chapter 6 because people in your house are annoying. It's so hard to get time to yourself. The Kobo froze. Renee's moving to her iPad. Yeah, you can't. Well, hopefully you can restart it and then just wait, Renee. Is it so good you can't wait to read it more? I love that. That's actually, like, the best compliment ever. Ooh, chapter 45, Susan, you're in the home stretch. There's so much good stuff. When we join, a new tab appears called Membership. Yeah, so you can find it in the membership area, which is, like, near the community tab. Yay, okay, I'm so glad you found it. I know that is kind of the more frustrating piece of it because there's no way for me to pin a post that I know of, but we're gonna get there. Um, Angela read the book in a day. Who wants to wait or sleep? I love it. I love it. I saw the smutty part. I'm like, you're definitely not reading my book then. I got right up to the smutty part when the timer went off. Well, perfect to go enjoy your private time. I'm working on edits and think I have a better ending with are you working on your Cinderella project, Cassie? Thanks for the temp membership. Waiting for feedback at the moment, plotting the next story while waiting. That's perfect. Chapter 45. So fun. Oh, library books do. Yes, read your library books. It will be waiting for you when you're ready. It's fine. Started it and stopped where Lorelai arrives at the cabin. So you're just getting started, Lori. There's an adventure ahead of you. Exactly. Enjoy the book for everybody who's reading it. I'm gonna have a cheek ache from just smiling all day, and I just love you guys. Thank you for that. Tomorrow we only have like 3 more events left of our Spooktacular. So um, we've got tomorrow we'll watch the final 2 episodes of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and then on Tuesday we will do a live stream at our normal coffee chat time. It just will be a Tuesday coffee chat instead of a Friday one, and we will have some fun announcements coming that day, which is the actual 14th anniversary of Beautiful Demons, which is so cool. And then Halloween is kind of pending, so I am planning to play Silent Hill on Halloween night, but I don't know if my kids are gonna wanna go trick or treating, so the timeline might shift a little bit. We shall see. But yeah, I know, only 3 left. Um, the good news is that we will be switching gears from Spooktacular over here to the Rough Draft Diaries over at Heart Breathing. So if you are here in the Sarra Cannon community and you are not part of my Heart Breathings channel, go join me to write A Mirror of Shadows over there. I'll be doing daily vlogs. Silent Hill was hysterical. Part 2 of the Vanessa writing blog coming soon. I don't know. It just depends when I have time. And I kind of was trying to explain this earlier of like, I have just a running list that is way more than what I can do, and even though I have help, it's just still too much, and so I'm just trying to sustainably work my way through the list. So some things will be coming later, some things will be coming at the last minute, but it is I did record it. It is ready to go in terms of the recordings, but it just is a matter of when do I have time to sit down and edit it. But I will work on it. I'm going to be setting up my Mirror of Shadows stuff this week too. There's a whole list of projects I'm working my way through. We're getting there. We're getting there. This stuff's definitely on the list. We will be doing, yes, there will be a private Discord server just for the Broken Chapter Society. So I do have a video editor, but I do not have a video editor that is experienced with me enough for me to hand them like 165 clips and just be like, make a vlog out of this. I can give them 5 clips and say, here's the order I want these done in. But the vlogs like this are too many. It's too many videos. It's like days of videos and it's just too much. Oh, purse unboxing. Michelle. Okay, hold on. I'm going to leave you with some music for just one moment because I forgot to get it. Enjoy this lo-fi for a moment. Brief musical interlude. Oh, Kristen just finished it. Yay. I'm so glad you loved it. Okay. So, welcome to Coachtopia, a world in progress. Join us on the road to circularity. Coachtopia. This is one of their new collections. Oh my gosh. So here is this cutie bag. How cute is this? Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. So over on this side, it has some almost like tortoiseshell kind of detail to it with a dangle and a little space you could put more danglies there. And then this is so cute. I love it. So we get this little paper off of it. It's tiny and cute. Then it does have a closure, just a snap closure. And I think it's divided on the inside. Let's see. Will you be able to see your stuff through the holes? I think that it has partitions, but we're gonna explore. So the house is a mess anyway. Let's just keep it going. All right. It's definitely, maybe I should keep that stuff because then it'll keep the shape of it when it's okay. Yes, it looks like you will be able to partially see. So you can kind of see it's see-through here, but then there is like a you can't really see it fully, but it's like there's a section here where you could put like a card or something like that. Cute, where your cutie secret scissors, I know. So that part has a section that comes down here that makes this side less visible than this side. But then there's these. How cute is this? Okay, so I love this. Not a mess. It's resting from supporting you as you birthed a book. Starla, that is the cutest. I love it. Oh my gosh. It says Coachtopia, and then it says pin it. I'm a pin. So let's see if I can get it out with my nails. A lot of times I have to ask George for help. I think these are super strong. Come on. Oh my gosh. I might not be able to get it out. Oh, they like swivel. I was not expecting that. I was trying to brute force it. Okay, so it's a pen that has the cherries and the backing. So then you just kind of choose where you want it. So you could just do one, like one little cherry. I'm gonna have to plan this out. So I have 7 cherries, and you could put them on both sides, or I'm too clumsy to do this. Let me take this comment off. This is so cute. Oh, I could make a little S. I could make a no, I don't have enough to make a BCS. That would be fun though. So I'm gonna need more time to go through and do this with skill because I have super long nails. So I might get George to put them on, but you can kind of see, you get the gist. Let's see if I can stick it in there and you can just kind of see. Like, so there's 7, so I can just put them around. Super cute. So this was my reward. I don't know if you can order more cherries. That's a good question. I'm gonna go see on the site, but I don't think I can get it on with my nails. I will just be sitting here like annoying everybody. But when I get it together, I will post a photo. But so cute. I love it. This is going with me on date night. It's happening. Oh, so cute. So cute. I will just bask in the fact that I've literally had that in in George's closet for months. So cute. Thank you so much for reminding me about it. Yeah, maybe could order more pins. I always have a mess. Oh, Kelly asked about my necklace. So this is 1111 angel numbers, just like make a wish. Make a wish every time you see 1111. My wish is that everybody who is able to purchase a copy of Disappearance of Vanessa Shaw loves it. Um that is my wish. Renee made me laugh because she was just like, I just died. And then she said, I almost threw my Kindle. Why is that such a fun reaction for me to bring out your emotions? I don't know, but I love it. I do love it. Uh, but where are you going to put your planner? I know it's not going to fit in here. Maybe I need a new pocket planner. This will just be my date night. All I'm taking. So my phone is uh the Samsung Galaxy 6. So it fits. It's tiny. It fits everywhere. This is like my favorite phone. Uh I have an affirmation that just says it has you can't really see it, but it has a typewriter and it says she's building her empire, which is what I'm doing. Oh, also, if you guys didn't see yesterday on the blog, sarracannon.com, I did put together a desktop wallpaper mood board for the Disappearance of Vanessa Shaw. So if you want to go download that, you can put that on your tablet or your laptop while you're reading or something. You did toss your stylus on the table. I love it. Oh, you have the same phone. A mini pocket planner. I know. I'm so excited to dive into my planners. It's like for me, part of the reward of finishing a big project is always just let me go and get my planners and start dreaming about what's coming next because I'm just like always thinking about the future and it just makes me happy. I also have a sticker on the back. This came from Nikki Plus 3. It's just in the case. It's not actually adhered to the phone, but I thought it was cute. And Evie picks this up and she's like, is that ghost like a person or is that a ghost? Because it has hands. It can be whatever you want it to be. I don't have a cherry pop socket, but I do. So this is my work phone. It has the cherry case on it from uh, Velvet Caviar. This is the Samsung S, whatever the most recent Galaxy phone is. And if you didn't know, I have 2 phones. This is my personal phone. So this has like text messages and things like that, but it has no social media, no email, nothing. It's just like Duolingo and photos and stuff. This is my work phone and it has social media and emails and different stuff like that, like work stuff on it. And I put it away in the evenings and like at soccer games and stuff like that so that I do not keep working when I should be present with my family. What language are you learning? I'm learning Spanish. I have George's mom is from Cuba and she speaks to me in Spanish. The older she's getting, the more she speaks to me in Spanish. And I want to be able to talk to her and communicate with her because I think it's just, the older you get, the more you revert back to maybe your original language. And it's been something I've wanted to learn for a long time. And the kids are learning Spanish as part of their school stuff. So I'm like, okay, we will learn together. George already speaks Spanish, but yay. Oh my gosh. I am still learning. I am oh, you're Spanish. Yay, Chels. Uh I am, what's my streak? I do have Duolingo on here. I am on a 148-day streak, so that's exciting. So going to Barcelona in 3 weeks. I can never say it correctly. Yay, dive into your Spanish lessons. Oh my goodness. I love you guys. Thank you so much for not only sharing in my joy, but for everybody who's purchased merch. This is all available in my Fourth Wall store, which I don't think I have linked below, but if you want a link, let me know and I can share it with you. Also, 999-day streak in Japanese. Vicky, that's epic. Oh my gosh, that's years of hard work. That is so cool. I love it. So yeah, so this was fun. I loved it. I am having so much fun. Like, if you're here and you're a writer and you have been struggling with the story for years, just know it's going to feel so good when it's done, and you can do this. I know you can do this, and just don't give up. Adios, everyone. 577-day streak. You guys are amazing. Okay. I am heading to eat lunch, a late lunch with my family, and just go hang out with everybody. Thank you to everybody who's purchased a copy, supported this channel, spent your time with us. So fun. If you can make it tomorrow, we will be watching the last 2 episodes of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder on Netflix Teleparty. I will post the link as always on the website about half an hour to an hour before. And if you have any questions or you can't find a link to BCS or anything, you can always email me and I will check in with you as soon as I can. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. And I will see you tomorrow, or I will see you next Tuesday for our happy birthday celebration of the 14th anniversary of Beautiful Demons. All right. Love you guys.